Did you know that the average 401k plan has hidden fees that can erode up to 30 to 50% of your life savings without you even knowing it?
There clearly has been a raid on these funds by the people of Wall Street, and it's cost the savers and the future retirees a lot of money that would otherwise be in their account, independent of the financial collapse.
Most Americans don't even know that they're paying fees inside their 401k, but in this video, I'm going to expose to you exactly what those fees are and exactly where to find them.
And most of the people that look at their 401ks have no idea that these fees are being taken out.
No. Where would you find it? Where would you find these fees in this prospectus?
Let's uncover what they don't want you to see. Now, I've been designing retirement strategies for clients for just shy of a decade, and I can't tell you how many times I sit down in front of people that think they're doing it correct when they say they're max funding their 401k, but they've never once looked to see what that strategy is actually costing them. Let's pull back the curtain. The first hidden fee is administrative fees. These are charged by the plan provider to maintain your 401k. And they basically just cover the day-to-day operations of your plan, from record keeping to accounting to statements to website access to customer service, you name it. Okay, so where do you find it? You're going to ask your HR department or your plan administrator for your 401k fee disclosure statement. It's required by law for them to give it to you. And you're going to look for these sections: plan administration fees, record-keeping charges, and per participant fees. For example, it might say something like 0.6% annual administration fee charged to all plan participants. And hidden fee number 2 is your mutual fund costs. Yes, most 401ks are loaded with mutual funds, which are just baskets of securities all inside of one investment. And guess what? They're not free. It's some of the biggest costs associated with your 401k is due to the mutual funds itself. Now, most people think their mutual fund only has what's called an expense ratio charge associated with it, when the reality is the expense ratio basically just covers the marketing costs, the distribution costs, and the management fees associated with just that one fund. There are
legal fees, trustee fees, transactional fees, stewardship fees, bookkeeping fees, finder's fees, and the list goes on and on.
This chart by Forbes shows the average cost of owning a mutual fund, and it's pretty shocking. Anywhere from 3 to 4% per year. Okay, so where do you find these fees? If you log into your 401k portal online, go to investments, you should be able to see each one of the mutual funds inside your 401k and click on those and open it up and see what the expense ratio actually is. It might say something like 0.9%. For the rest of the fees that we mentioned earlier, you're gonna have to dive into each individual prospectus to find that out. And hidden fee number 3 is your advisory fees. If your plan contains any managed portfolios or the ability to talk to a financial advisor, you could be paying anywhere from 0.5% all the way up to 1% per year in advisory fees. Okay, so where do you find these fees? You're going to look into your plan's summary plan description or call your provider and ask, are there any advisory fees or wrap fees associated with my account? Also check for language like any managed account service fees or professional investment advice charges. Question for you, when was the last time you sat down and calculated out the fees inside of your 401k plan? Drop a comment below if you're realizing there's more going on behind the curtain than you thought. Now remember, you're looking for administrative fees, mutual fund fees, and advisory fees. And paying just 1% per year in fees could drastically eat up hundreds of thousands of dollars from your retirement income. Just to give you an example, if somebody max funded their 401k at $23,500 every single year for 25 years with no match, and they paid just a 1% fee compounded every single year, by the time they retired, they would have paid $223,000 in 401k plan fees. And if they were paying 2%, that would have been $412,000 lost to fees. Now, knowing all of this, who do you think is really truly benefiting from your 401k? You or Wall Street?
So the big beneficiaries were the mutual funds.
That's right.
You heard it yourself. But instead of making Wall Street rich, there are other alternatives. I've been designing tax-free retirement strategies with no hidden fees and no stock market volatility for just shy of a decade for my clients. And if you want to learn about the strategies that I use, you can check out the videos I've linked here to learn a little bit more. You can also click the link in my bio below to get access to my calendar to schedule a call. And make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss another video exposing to you what's going on with your money. And I'll catch you back here next week on YouTube.